What's going on YouTube? My name's Alex Snow. I'm probably gonna cut this out, but anyways, let's jump right into it. Yes, you read the title correctly. I've gone 100 days without smoking weed, without drinking, without doing Molly or heroin. On November 4th, yes, November 4th, today is currently March the 4th, so it has been 100 days. Sorry, goddamn. Wait, has it been 100 days? Damn. 100 days after November 4th. So I just checked and it's actually 121 days before the title. Or maybe I'll just put 121. So it's been 121 days without drinking, smoking, or doing any of that stuff. So let me give a backstory. Before I started posting on this channel, I had another channel that, I was just posting random stuff. It was kind of like a preparation, if you want to say, for this channel. While I was posting those videos, I was intoxicated. Not intoxicated during the videos, but when I was filming videos at that time, I would still smoke here and there, and I had a lot of I would overthink a lot. My creativity wasn't there, and I would just, I was more egotistical, I guess, if you want to say. On November 4th, I don't know. I just stopped smoking. I just stopped smoking weed. I've never been much of a drinker, but even that, I used to drink maybe once or twice a month, like some wine. I'm a wine guy, but not anymore. Before November 4th, I would take like a month or two breaks sometimes, but I was never consistent. Like the second I would relapse, I would smoke for like a whole week straight, like nonstop when I relapsed, It's like, it was just a bad addiction. It was like, I would go 2 months or a month, mostly a month. Like, honestly, a month is the longest I'd go. And then for a week straight, boom, smoking every single day. I would buy like 3 like pre-rolls. The benefits that I find from not intaking any substance or substances is that, you can't rely on them for when you are sad, for when you are angry or whatever, when like, you can't use them to suppress or to ignore your emotions or whatever your mind is telling you. I have a lot of self-hatred thoughts, and I'm always criticizing myself, maybe over criticizing myself, if you want to say, or some people may consider it over criticizing, but I over criticize myself. Sometimes I think that people just don't like me, Every single time that I felt like I had enough, those negative thoughts, they reached like its limit, its point, like its tipping point, I would relapse with any drug or anything, with any addiction, just relapse if I couldn't take it. I consciously, after November 4th, I remember, or on November 4th, after I did it that day, I was like, at least I need to go at least 100 days. And I did go 100 days. And when the 100 days came, I was thinking about making a video. I was like, maybe 120 days. And here we are. I've realized since going sober that it's not like my life is turned around. My first video, I think, was posted on like the 29th or something, or like the 20-something, or maybe the 15th of November. So ever since then, I guess you could say a plus side has been that I've been creating videos. I was afraid of posting, like, people to see me online and, just getting criticism. And honestly, it's not that bad what I've been receiving so far. I know I don't have like crazy fan base or anything, but it has been, a roller coaster, and there's been ups and downs, and I just can't be a bitch. That's where I realized whenever I take these substances, I just it's like the weed, it just calms me down. I'll still be overthinking, but it'll make me be like, yo, everything in life is going fine. And it may be going fine. The reality of it is like, maybe life is good for me right now, but it's not where I want to be. And it makes me content from where I am in life right now. I'll be like, oh, if I were to smoke weed right now, I already know somewhat of the thought patterns that I would be having would be, oh, dog, bro, you've been hitting the gym like 6 days a week. You could just chill out, bro. You could just eat some food, or you just watch some videos, or, just go beat your meat. Like, shit like that, I know everyone has lows and highs, and when you're at your lows, things are really low, or at least for me, and they get hard. But the way that our mind or our life works is wherever you want to get. If you're trying to reach your physical goals, if you're trying to reach your mental goals, like to be clear, have your mind clear and not be all foggy, or if you're trying to reach a certain salary point for like yearly income or something, these are goals that you have to be persistent with, consistent with. So you can't be slacking. There's going to be a day or two within the year, or maybe a couple more, where you feel like giving up. But if you rely on substances, on these drugs, are you where you want to be in life? Are you just defending the plant because that's what you enjoy to do? Because you're like, oh, it makes me happy, I'm more productive. Bro, when was the last time you gone sober for a couple months? I used to like to defend weed. I used to be like, yo, it brings out my creativity, and it kind of does. But I feel like these drugs are a cheat code. If you even want to talk about like vibration or energy, all these things, yes, if you're smoking weed, not alcohol, that stuff is bad for you. But if you're smoking weed, it does raise your vibration only for a certain period of time though. Think about it. This drug, it gets you like in your mind, and it unlocks these pathways, kind of like psychedelics in a sense. It's not that extreme, but if I had to compare it just unlocks something in your mind, or you use more of your creativity, or I don't even know, but there's, at least for me, I use more of my creativity. I feel like more of it's unlocked. So think about it. If you are doing that on a consistent basis, your brain is going to be fried. That's why they call it fried. You are going to be fried. Your brain is the creativity is only going to be sparked when you smoke more and more and more, because you build a tolerance for it. So when you do go sober for a week, you're like, dude, this sucks. You're having a fucking withdrawal, you dummy. Like, I am 120 days in. I still feel like my creativity is more when I smoke weed, but I know that if I want to get to that point naturally, I have to put in more work. It's just like steroids. Hey, if you take steroids and you're ripped and you're a bodybuilder, that's you. Do you. But if you really want to get shredded, like a lot of these fitness YouTubers, bro, you can do it. You don't need all these steroids. You don't need TRT, all these things. If you just put in the work and you be smart, the way the foods you intake, the protein, all these things, the water, you have to be smart. So it's just like being sober. If you want to have a positive mind, if you want to feel at peace, if you want to not depend on these things, well, you're going to go through the suffering. And I'm still going through the suffering. There are days where I have such self-hatred thoughts. I have these bad thoughts. I don't know if I could say them on YouTube, but having these bad thoughts. And now, if I were to just fall back on a substance each time, bro, I would be every week, every 2 weeks, every couple days, just be getting high. And then my mind just like, it resets. So if you are someone that's struggling with weed or alcohol, just get off of it. There is no secret way. If you're watching this, there is no secret way. I used to vape many years ago. And the way I stopped is I was just like, yo, this is it. And I know withdrawals are a bitch. You want to smoke this shit. You want to smoke weed. You want to drink. Or if you're more of an alcoholic, or if you're more of a drinker, you want to do these things. There's going to be the temptations, but you have to fight it. I'm still fighting other addictions in my life, Don't want to get into them right now. I'm a little embarrassed. Regardless, you got this. You just don't give up. Look, I haven't relapsed. But there's going to be a day, there might be a day, I don't want to say there is, and I don't want to say there isn't, because I can't predict the future. But I know that there's a possibility that I may relapse. And when that day comes, I'm not going to punch myself down and go down the hole, dig a bigger hole, and then just go down it, I'm going to get the fuck back up. I'm going to put on my bag, go to the gym, and get fucking ripped. I know, being sober, it may seem like a boring lifestyle, but the more and more and more you go down the line, I realize that you don't need these substances to have fun. I could go to a party and, just drink a couple energy drinks, or not even. I could just go and just be chilling. I don't need these drinks. I don't need this stuff. You think you need these things because you're so dependent on it at the current moment. You're used to it. You haven't seen the other side. Think about it. When you were a child, you didn't think about these things. The second you tried this, it unlocked this other side of your life. You're like, oh, it's so much fun now. Bro, it's always been fun. Yes, you're gonna have a lot more fun. You're gonna think that you're having a lot more fun, but are you actually enjoying the moment? Some people, they drink and they black out. What the fuck is that? Are we supposed to black out? Are we supposed to like, and then some people, you know, they get things done to them when they're unconscious and they complain about it. Bitch, you're unconscious. This life is not fair. There are people that are going to be mean to you, okay? This is not a nice world. I'm not saying I'm never going to smoke. I'm not saying I'm never going to drink. I'm not saying I'm never going to take any fucking drug or psychedelic. You know, probably soon I will take something. But you can't rely and be dependent or do these things on the daily basis. You can't. That's not how life works, you know? So take a break, a tolerance break. Try if you're intoxicated right now, or if you are, you know, previously, like a couple hours or yesterday or some shit, take a tolerance break. Just take a month. Try a week if you're really fucked up. Try a week or two. Just try it. And I know you're not going to see the effects, but try it and then go for more. If you go a week and then you relapse, don't go back into the hole. Get yourself back up. Go another week. Try it. You know, it's just like the gym or anything in life. You're going to try it first. You're going to get hurt. Your muscles are going to feel torn apart. You give yourself a little break. You go back at it harder. That's the way it works. I don't want to ramble too much. 100 days sober, 120 days sober, 121 days sober. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I have a video that's going to be pretty sick in the next couple days or weeks or a week or whatever. So probably a week and a half or some shit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and take care of yourselves, visionaires, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.